Morning everyone, welcome to the 5th day of the Return to Swim programme for Guildford City. Make sure you've cleared your warm-up area and you've got a drink. And we're going to go in with 2 minutes of normal skipping in 2, 1, go. Okay, then stop. Quick break. 2, 1, go. Okay, I've got the feet up now. Morning everyone who's commented so far. Okay, and stop there. First part of the warm-up, we've got bent iron cross and Spider-Man lunge. Shoulders on the floor the whole way through. And start extending your feet further away from you as you go through. So Spider-Man. So left knee forward, left elbow forward. Drop your back knee to the ground as well so you can focus on posture. Three on each side, then moving into leg swings. Build up gradually. Try and get your ankles across the top of your hips without rotating too much through your lower back. Then squat and rotation. So similar to the hip lift, but you're going to stay at the bottom and then just reach through your upper body. Try and pull yourself all the way down with a straight back. Make sure your back stays straight the whole time through. So that might mean you have to stand up again and reset. Three on each side. And then 1 minute plank circuit. So you're going to do 20 seconds of normal plank and 20 seconds on each side. So you're just getting 1 minute of extra activation. In 2, 1, go. Okay, then 20 seconds in, you're going to go on your side. And then swap. Make sure your wrist is always under your shoulder. And stop. And finish off with some vertical jumps. Just build the height. See how you can get today. So Friday's session. So we've got the pyramid set for part 2. For that we've got a whole body strength set to go through. So 45 on, 10 off. Starting with wall walks, single arm, single leg rows, so on your left foot, bag in your right hand and swap, dips, and then split squat holds. Just grab a drink and we'll get going. In 2, 1, go. So when you're inverted, try and make sure you get as much push. Just trying to shrug your shoulders up as high as you can get them. And then a couple of seconds left and we'll stop. So grab a quick drink now. Grab your bag. The single arm row in 2, 1, go. So try them both, but some people are going to feel more comfortable having the bag on the same side as their stance leg. Personally, I've always been happier with that. And I've seen the same with some of you. Just try and get to the bottom of that diver position. And then try to pull without reaching up and rotating. And focus on keeping your shoulders set as well. 2, 1, stop. So when you're at that bottom position, you don't want to have a straight lower back. And slouch to get more pull. 2, 1, go. To keep your entire back flat the whole time. And even when you're at the bottom, you should have some sort of set position in your shoulder. So the difference would be that compared to this. So try and pull your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Ten seconds left. And then stop. We've got dips, split squat hold to finish off the round. In 2, 1, go. going to try and re-emphasize that extension in your spine. The lower you get, relax. So the lower you go, the more you've just got to think about whether your lower back's starting to round or not. Split squat hold to finish off part one, round one, sorry. 2, 1, go. So 20 on each leg. Start from the ground if you want. And then switch sides. Depending on what kind of weight you have nearby or how heavy the bag is for your rows, try and re-emphasize that overhead position. So hold that split squat. Try and get your arms overhead without reaching through your ribs. And stop. And 20 seconds rest into round 2. So back into wall walks in 2, 1, go. Sometimes you might find it more challenging to stay away from being inverted. Once you're completely upright, it's easy to push. You'll get more of a core and shoulder challenge if you go an incline. It's going to differ by person. A few more seconds. And 2, 1. Go. By go, I mean stop. There's your single arm rows. 2, 1, go. Keep using reference points to double check your position. If the bag's too long, try and grab a little bit more of it. A couple of seconds left. And stop. Switch sides. In 2, 1, go. It might mean you have to bend your knee a little bit more, and that's fine as long as you keep everything else streamlined. And make sure you get a big squeeze. So even if you're trying to concentrate on balancing, when the bag's up at the top position, get a really big pull to your upper back and hold your elbow position. 2, 1, stop. Then you've got dips. In 2, 1, go. Couple of seconds left. And stop. and turn off. Then you're into split squat hold. I keep bringing my feet closer on the dips because I'm feeling it more in my lower back. So having them really close means I can focus on the shoulders and triceps. Split squat hold in 2, 1, go. So before you raise that, the roller overhead, take a deep breath, set your core, and then extend. Top sides. And stop. Try and make sure you don't lean forward as well. So me being unaware that I'm doing it. If you lean forward a tiny bit, it makes it so much easier to get overhead. Stay back and then extend overhead. So one more round of this. Come back into wall walks. In 2, 1, go. Okay, last 15, so I'm just checking my upper back. Sometimes it'll look like you're rounding your back, but if you're doing a lot of pushing through your hands, that's what's going to happen. So just double check that it's not a lack of extension, it's because you're doing a press, and then stop. Single arm rows again. In 2, 1, go. I'm going back to double leg because I'm thinking about my back more than my lower back, rather than squeezing with my upper back. So even if you're on 2 feet, try and increase the range. So if you're doing a normal RDL position, try and hinge forward a little bit more. Just keep your spine neutral. And then stop. 10 seconds off. 2, 1, go. So if you're doing these single arm with both feet on the floor, you should be able to push your range a lot further than a normal RDL. If you start to feel it in your lower back, so anything from your hips to just above, like a hand, spread your hand, then that's fine. You can lean up, sit up a little bit higher. Just concentrate on what happens around your upper back. And then stop. Into dips. 2, 1, go. So I'm switching up for slow eccentrics. MPS, if you're doing that gym session tomorrow, stay away from the slow reps today because you'll do plenty of that tomorrow. So you can try and get more done than you have before. Ten seconds left. And stop. 2, 1, go. Switch sides. Make sure your foot position's equal on both legs. And stop. Stop is going to be a bit more challenging for some people because you have to push evenly to your back and front foot. Place with a wall sit. 1 minute break. Then we'll do the pyramid set. So as usual, I'm going to time it. Do the reps as they're written. So 10 V-ups, 12 press-ups, 14 squats, 16 sit-up and twists, and then 20 seconds of mountain climber. I'm going to be timing it off my watch and calling it as I go through. If you think you're going to miss some reps, just move on with me and try and beat yourself next time. So we keep it concise, we keep the intensity high, and then no one gets left behind. If you want to try and exceed it and do more than you did last week in the same time, absolutely go for it. Just bear in mind when it's this hot, unless you're looking at air conditioning, it's going to have an impact on the sets you do following the first one. So, alternating V-ups. In 2, 1, go. It's 10 V-ups done. If you start to struggle or you're using momentum, just keep one foot on the ground and push through. So you can focus on sitting up and press ups. In 2, 1, go. Try and keep your tempo consistent. Instead of racing to finish 12 within the set, go for at least 1 up, 1 down and 1 back up to the top. And relax. Moving into squats. In 2, 1, go. Same thing with the tempo on the squats. Make sure your spine and shins stay parallel. And stop. Into sit up and twist. Make sure you're taking little sips in between each exercise. 2, 1, go. Just try to keep your back straight for every rep. Go up, pull with everything below your belly button. Then rotate, rather than just crunching yourself, rounding your back up. Just gotta check myself on the monitor. Okay, and time. Mini break into mountain climbers. In 2, 1, go. Don't worry so much about pace. Try and find a pace that lets you carry on working for 20 seconds. stop. Make sure you keep your back rounded too. As in, keep your back straight. Don't have to push too much to your upper body. So you're working with a neutral spine. Just keep your shoulders stable. You get 45 seconds rest. A little bit longer than normal because it means that you can just keep that intensity up through every round. I'm going to go up with a bang, not a whimper on this. So a little longer, we're going back into mountain climbers. In 2, 1, go. And stop. So even looking at the monitor now, back's a lot flatter. Keep your shoulders pulled down towards your hips. Set up and twist. In 2, 1, go. If the twist is getting too much and you start rounding your back, go for a crunch. And then start subbing in sit-ups as well. So maybe go 2 sit-ups to take out 2 twists. And then time into squats. 2, 1, go. So control your tempo, spend as little time standing at the top as you can. So allow yourself to pause and go slow up and down. Come all the way to the top and go straight back into the next one. Relax. Little mini break into push-ups. In 2, 1, go. Keep an eye on your time, make sure you're controlling that tempo, adding pauses at the bottom. And again, if you can, spend as little time at the top as possible. And then a couple of seconds left. And stop. So that 1 second at the bottom is going to add a lot of time, take a lot of concentration. Alternating V-ups to finish round 2. In 2, 1, go. Just trying to slow yourself from falling. And stop. So one more 45 rest, and we'll go through one more round. So keep one foot on the ground is helping me get up a bit higher, so I'm walking through a bigger range of motion. Ideally you want to get to a point where you're strong enough to just pull yourself up, hold it, and then go down slow. So last 15 seconds, take a drink, make sure you're ready to go. So we're back into 10 alternating V-ups. In 2, 1, go. Couple of seconds left. Then we're back into press-ups after a little break. In 2, 1, go. So depending on your time, if you have little mini breaks after every 4, it'll keep the quality up and you'll still finish on the same time. And then stop. 10 more seconds into squats. 2, 1, go. Last couple of seconds. And stop. Make sure you control your tempo up and down. So rather than do a slow up and just collapse, it's even. Sit up and twist in 2, 1, go. So pay attention to your time. I'm going 4 on, 4 off. And time. It's not quick enough yet. As long as every rep you do in that time is quality, you've got something to aim for. It's mountain climbers to finish off the session. 2, 1, go. Focus on your shoulder position. Last 5 seconds, keep them set. Finish strong. And stop. And that's it for this week's sessions. So you've got, before I forget again, as of Monday, this session is going to start at 9 in the morning. So the age group session will be at 8, and then seniors and youth will be 9 AM as of Monday. So you get a bit longer rest, more time to recover, especially try and go to bed at the same time as you have been. Make the most of it. The sessions are going to change just ever so slightly, but make sure you don't wake up at 7, because I won't be here. And so challenge-wise, ability to focus, bear that in mind for when you're doing your extra work later on. Or at least commit an extra 30 minutes of recovery after you've done your runs. And tomorrow's gym session is 1 extra set of everything you did last week. Just try and concentrate. Nordics are looking really good from the times I'm seeing. Just try and hold on a little bit longer than you have been. And then tomorrow's challenge, the same as it has been. Record the rounds, as many as you can do in 12 minutes. And then we'll go on to some recovery now. So it's static stretching, grab a cushion. So 30 seconds on each part. If you want to try and add in the lean, you don't have to go mad with the arm. Just reach your shoulders over to the side. And then switch into hamstring. Again, people are disappearing. Make sure you come back and watch the videos if you're unsure of anything. And switch. Hopefully after 3 months everyone's pretty comfortable with these stretches. How to do them and how to make them better. A little bit of tilt just adds a bit more stretch you might not have had before. And then switch to hamstring. And then switch into hip. So we'll go with the classic stretch, hip stretch that everyone knew. Haven't done it for a while. So knee on the mat. Just sit forward. Just keep your body upright. And then switch over. And the tilt will help with this as well. Just keep body upright. It's a little bit of lean towards your right if you're stretching your left hip. Just make sure you don't roll forwards or lean backwards. Keep your pelvis steady. And keep your shoulders evenly spaced between your knees. And then stop. Lats and chest finish. So hands over, then move your elbow around. And then switch sides. I'm trying to push your hips towards the same direction as your hands. So you get a bit more stretch around your lower lats. And stop. And then chest to finish off. Squeeze and then relax. Just keep your back flat the whole time. And then switch sides. So start at the top here. Try and pull your elbow down. Relax. Same thing from here. Try and pull your elbow towards your midline. Relax again. And then finish. So that's it for this week. Enjoy your runs. your challenge work today and tomorrow. If there's any questions, let us know. We'll see you Monday at 9 AM. Have a good weekend, guys.